NNPC chieftain Bangbushe warns INEC against being used by APC in Edo and Ondo forthcoming election. A chieftain of the new Nigerian People's Party (NNPP), Olusegun Bangbushe, has warned the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) against being used by the All Progressive Congress (APC) to influence the forthcoming governorship election in Edo and Ondo states. The governorship election in Edo State comes up on September 19th, while Ondo will decide their next governor in October. Bangbushe noted that the two elections will actually be very tough in view of what is at stake. He pointed out that in the case of Ondo State, the incumbent governor Rotimi Akeredolu, who is the candidate of the APC, will want to come back for second tenure at all costs. The senior lawyer also mentioned other factors as that of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, who will want to impress President Muhammadu Buhari and the party by delivering Ondo in view of his perceived presidential ambition. In the case of Edo State, Bangbushe noted that a former national chairman of the APC, Adams Oshomole, will equally flex his muscle to prove to the party that he is still a force to reckon with. He will want to tell Governor Obaseki that his godfatherism has not expired. The bottom line of this analysis is that the possibility of free and fair election in Ondo and Edo governorship election may be very slim. He said in a chat with Daily Post on Saturday, APC has plans to win the two governorship elections at all costs. The desperation is obvious. They are already perfecting plans to emerge winners, not minding what will take them there. We have reasons to believe that the pressure is being mounted on INEC to be part of the winning strategy. They are not leaving any stone unturned to win the election through any means possible. However, our party, New Nigerian People Party (NNPP), we want to urge INEC to resist every temptation to be used as an instrument to subvert and subdue the will of the majority. Democracy has come to stay. INEC should avoid being tagged as enemy of democracy, EOD. They should not allow APC to circumvent democracy. We are not ruling out financial endorsement by APC in order for the election to favor them. But INEC should be informed that Nigerians are watching with keen interest whether INEC will dance to the tune of the ruling party. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, yes, of a truth, it is a clear view, and it is something that is confirmed that yes, definitely, the Edo and Ondo gubernatorial election is not going to be a child's play. But the truth of the matter is this: the election must experience a confirmed peace. There must be confirmed peace in the election. What do I mean by confirmed peace? See, if the election does not experience peace and promote violence, the election will be automatically nullified. And once it is nullified, you know what next? It means that the decision of who becomes the next governor of the state will now be decided by the High Court, which I know that PDP will not even want to experience at all. So if PDP really wants that to come to play, then they should encourage violence. So the incumbent should do everything humanly possible to see that violence doesn't come to play. Talking to Governor Obaseki of Edo State, he has the opportunity to win Edo State back to himself again. That is, if the state election is not manipulated. If the state election is manipulated, he will definitely lose the election. One of the means by which it will succeed is by making sure that peace is experienced and observed on the day of the election. Everything that will cause the election not to be a success in terms of violence, discrimination, should be totally eradicated. Now, the Edo gubernatorial election is a week from now. Obaseki should not be reminded of the needful to be done. He should make sure that he starts working on the needful. Oshomole, I know, will not want to leave any stone unturned. And that is why he is working tirelessly to see that Obaseki get discouraged by his deceitful criticism and blasphemy. Oshomole, I would say, yes, of a truth, has this ground of moving Edo State away from Obaseki, but not when Obaseki still remain the incumbent governor of Edo State. You understand? So Obaseki should still know it that the temptation is still there. You should still know it that the temptation is still there, since Oshomole is still behind his opponent, is a Iyamu. And the people of Edo State, 70% of people of Edo State still have Oshomole at heart as the number one man of Edo. You understand? So, he should do all that he could, all that it takes to see that Edo State is won back to him. So, my viewers, what is your own take on this news? What's your observation? Please don't hesitate to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.